Alright, so I've been playing quite a lot of 1.16 lately, and I still use Lunar Client because, well, better FPS, better optimization, all my mods are still there. It just makes sense to use it. So I was pretty annoyed when I found out one of the most important features in the 1.8 version of Lunar Client is not present in 1.16. I'm assuming also the 1.12 and 1.17 version. The feature I'm talking about is 1.7 animations. You might be thinking, right, 1.7 animation, that's 9 updates ago. Why do you need it in 1.16? And for the same reasons as 1.8, it just looks better. So I'm gonna just show some demonstrations, but basically on 1.8 you have the, sword block hitting and hitting the ground. That, I mean, obviously you can't really put it into 1.16 because of because there's no blocking, but the other animations, the bow hitting, potion, and eating, they don't have any in-game effect, but they just look better, and there's not really any reason to omit them from the 1.6 version. And more importantly, there's also the when you hit someone, the entire armor goes red instead of just the player. That makes it a lot easier to see when you've hit someone, just calculate damage. It just looks a bit better, but it's not in the 1.16 version, which I think makes no sense. It's just a really simple feature that Luna could add. Really ensures parity between all versions of Lunar Client. Now you might be thinking this is such a minor issue because, well, who uses 1.16 to PvP? Well, if you look here, PvP Legacy, which is probably the biggest 1.16 practice server, is actually the second biggest practice server. Of course, apart from Mineman Club, it's literally bigger than Lunar itself. Now these numbers were recorded about 11:30 in British time, so obviously the numbers would go a lot up like later in the day. And that's not even mentioning Hypixel, which has sometimes over 100,000 players on. Now I know quite a lot use Lunar Client and quite a lot use 1.16. Now I know most of the people that use Lunar Client will probably be using 1.8, but the people that use Lunar 1.16 on Hypixel definitely is not insignificant. But it just goes to show that the 1.16 community is not like... There definitely is a community there, and we definitely need to have features that the 1.8 community is getting. So I think it definitely makes sense that Luna add this. There's really no downside. But yeah, thanks for watching.